What's good, guys? It's JD here. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the No Spin Road to Glory, where we are now sitting on 3 million MT. That's right. If you missed yesterday's episode, go ahead and check it out. We cashed in a lot. Got us about 2.9, and I was like, I'm going to find some more things to sell. I found some more things to sell. I sold them, and we have hit, for the first time this year, 3 mil, which is ridiculous. And trust me, today I have tried to spend it. I'm going to tell you guys about some of the bids that we've been throwing around. It's been a little bit crazy, much like the trade deadline tonight. It's been pretty damn crazy, and we're going to be focusing in on the collector level. Whether or not I think it's worth it, now that we hit 3,000 cards. Do I think it was worth it? How much did it cost? Is it worth it for you guys? Where should you guys go to? Should you keep going for it? I'm going to let you know. And then also, of course, we've got a huge leak from 2K themselves, because they're very, very clever, about some dark matters which are coming next weekend. So, plenty to go into in this video. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily videos and check out facebook.com/JDCrossover for the daily streams. Now, as it's a Thursday, we got absolutely nothing. A dead day, much like every other day that isn't a Friday. Week 4, part 3. Great. And then we also got limited warm-up week 5 for a Ruby card who isn't to do with the requirements. As you can see, the generated team that 2K use doesn't have a Ruby card in it. So weekend warm-up rules for limited this weekend, up to 1 opal and 1 pink diamond, and the rest have to be amethyst and below. So for me, I made this team, obviously Marcus Smart, amethyst James Harden, so he's still a baller, my Iggy, amethyst Evan Mobley, and DeAndre Ayton, who I am actually starting to like. So that's basically what you can do. It's very, very straightforward. Yeah, just it is what it is. And then yesterday, we got this original owners only challenge. 13 original owner cards, 5-minute quarter game, which is like half an hour for one game. Superstar difficulty, which, you know, I'm not mad at, but it's only for 25 tokens. Whereas the last one, the Holo challenge, which is still here, Holo cards only, this was for 75 tokens. Yes, obviously the Holo challenge was harder, but like, still, why? And why just tokens? Tokens don't really mean anything right now, so yeah. 2K just kind of hitting and missing with like everything that they are doing. We don't have anything to cash in, but nothing in the auctions, no active bids, we've got nothing. But before we talk about the collector level, let me tell you about some of the bids that we've thrown out today. So, we didn't actually bid on an Embiid. There's a few ending here, about 320k. I think we're going to get some big men tomorrow, I don't know yet, but I think we're going to get some big men, so I don't really want to bid on him just yet. We bid 500k on a few Lonzos that were quite badged out. You see one there at 700k. We bid 750k on 2 different James Hardens. I really wanted to get myself a James Harden. Oh, why are you not? If that had quick first step, I would bid on that. But it's got circus reasons, it's a holo, that's fancy. We bid 800 or 750 to 800k on 2 separate James Hardens, and it still wasn't enough. This card is very, very much in demand. I then bid 400k on a Derrick Rose, which had like 28 Hoff badges. Couldn't even get my hands on that. It's very, very competitive out here. But as you see, I'm just trying to find cards that are very badged out because I feel like they're going to hold their value. For a standard card, you know, a standard Derrick Rose 200k, he could very easily go down. A standard Lonzo at like 300k, he could very easily go down. So I'm trying to buy badged out ones which I think are going to hold their value. For 75 cards, we haven't... Did I bid on AD? I think I put a bid on an AD earlier today. And then KD. Well, KD. This is at 1.2 mil. I bid it up to 1.2 mil. And this morning, I also bid on another KD at 1.5 mil. I put a bid of 1.5 million on a card. I know. But like, so like this. It's a KD with 34 Hoff badges. I mean, that is just stupid, isn't it? That is just dumb. Like, the opals will come out tomorrow. They ain't going to have 34 Hoff badges. They're not even going to have close. And the way that the auction house has been going, there was a KD that sold for 3.3 million. Now, yeah, the market's kind of gone a bit weird because of this dark matter, but because of these dark matter leaks, but like, I think it's going to recover over the next few days. A 34 Hoff badge KD is like the be-all and end-all. Like, that is ridiculous. So I put 1.2 mil on it. It didn't come through. I have a feeling that maybe Melo's going to come out tomorrow as a 75 player. It should be Melo, Hakeem, or Wilt, realistically. And if Melo comes out, he'll probably be a small forward, power forward. He might detract from KD's prices a little bit. So yeah, I put 1.5 mil on him, didn't get him. But that other one had more Hoff badges. I had like 38. We also put a 500k bid on a Kobe, which we didn't get. Bro, I've been out here working. I've been trying. And you see there's one with 30 and with 25 at the end there. So we tried. We tree. It hasn't worked out just yet. What's this one with 19 here? Clamps, Intimidation, I think you already had. Blinders. I think that's pretty standard. No quick first step on it, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, we've been trying, to say the least. I also bid 300k on a badged out Terry Deshinga with 16 Hoff badges, including like Interceptor and stuff. We also bid 500k on a Beast AD. Yeah, didn't get that either. Competitive market. So yeah, we're rich and we're trying to spend it. Trust me, I am trying to get rid of that MT, but I'm just waiting for the right players to come about. So collector level, let's have a look. So right now I'm at 2,884 cards. Now a few of them I sold for like 8,000 MT, just because I wanted to hit 3 mil. So a few of them weren't too much. I could probably get those 16 cards back within like 100k or something like that. So we'll say we're at like 2,900 cards. So I sold 100 cards and got back about 2.7 million MT. So the final 100 cards to take you from 2,900, which was just tokens, to Gary Payton will cost you about 2.7 mil to get 100 cards. And that is with being like pretty smart about it and bid sniping and being very patient. So this final 100 cards is no joke. This is stupidly expensive. And then if you are languishing down here somewhere else, you got to remember, I'm at this position still at 2,900 cards. We've got about 500,000 here, 450 players. We'll say they're about 1,000 MT each on average. So about 500,000 this, about 500,000 this, and about 3/4 mil in this, I would say. So 1.75 mil in those 3 sets. Then you've got all your jerseys and all the miscellaneous stuff, which is probably coming in at about 500,000 as well. So it's about 2.25 mil, and that is for 900 cards, 1,350 cards. And then, I've done the maths once upon a time of how many total cards there are. I think it's like 400, something like that. So it's about 1,750 cards in base set, Series 1 heat check, and then all of your miscellaneous stuffs. And then you're probably looking at another like 500,000 mil between all of this as well. So you're looking at about another 2.5 mil, maybe more, probably more. So if I sold literally everything, I reckon I'd be on about 5.5 mil. So if you are coming from literally nothing, that's how much you're going to need. It's mental, it's scary, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, it is stupid expensive. Now, what would I recommend you go for? Well, if you are like a proper beginner, get yourself to this badge pack here. Take Quick First Step or take Limitless, and then, don't worry about it after that, because 900 cards is a very good one to hit. Moving past that, nothing is good until Pink Diamond Gerald Wallace. Pink Diamond Gerald Wallace is still an absolute baller at 1,700 cards. He's not bad at all for a free card. You then move to Burner King. Nobody uses Burner King. Chemical, nobody uses him. Alonzo Mourning, absolutely garbage. And then you get, a couple of shoe boost packs, which are nice. This guy is worth it. Galaxy Opal Andre Iguodala, absolutely fantastic. And obviously you can get to him without spending the 2.7 mil that you need to get those final 100 cards. You can get to Iggy just by buying the base set, heat checks, all the miscellaneous stuff, the Series 1 stuff. You can get 2,500 cards. It is still going to cost you a couple of million MT, but obviously you can then sell everything after it. But Iggy, 100% would recommend. Then we come down to the Diamond Contract and Hall of Fame badges. If you don't know those 5 Hoff badges, oh god, here we go. Limitless, Blinders, Clamps, Quick First Step, and Interceptor. There you go. Those 5 and 5 Diamond Contracts. Huge. Paul Pierce, not really worth it. 500 tokens, not really worth it. And then Dynamite Gary Payton. So this is where I would say the majority of people should stop. This is where the best value for your collecting is going to be. You don't have to be buying every card for 20k a pop. You can get there without buying pink diamonds, which is great. So 2,700 cards, you can make a lot of MT off those Hoff badges if you are sensible about it. So that is a big one. This Paul Pierce ain't worth it. 500 tokens ain't worth it, because who needs tokens these days? And then you get Dark Matter Gary Payton at 3,000 cards. Now, I've played quite a bit more today with him. As you can see, he is still on the bench and is benched by Ruby Marcus Smart. He's still that guy, bro. I don't know why. He is just still elite. I see one with 5 Hoff badges. Green Hot. I mean, my one's got Green Machine and Hot Zone Hunter. So do I want to pay an extra 60k for Chef, Intimidator, and Difficult Shots? Probably not, but hopefully that won't sell and the guy will relist it for a little bit cheaper, but I'll keep my eye on that one. We've got 3 Hoff badges on this, Difficult, Chef, and Volume. That's not better than what I've got. Ooh, a one with 5. I'm not mad at that. Pickpocket, Chef, Clutch. Bad. These 2, Green Machine and Hot Zone. Chef, Needle Threader. No, weird. And another one with 3. There's so many Hoff badges on Marcus Smart. You'd love to see it. Why have you put Putback Boss on him? Why have you put Set Shooter on him? Trayish. And then Difficult Shots of Fearless. Now, mine was still good. But yeah, as for Gary Payton, sidetracked by Marcus Smart, I have noticed today he does play a little bit better than the Pink Diamond 1. There's not much in it, but the ability to hold range is huge. Ability to have limitless range extender, whatever it's called, limitless spot up, that's it. That is big. I do really like that. He does finish a little bit better at the rim as well, as he should. He's got +10 on the old driving dunk, and his shooting is more consistent with a +8 on the 3 ball as well. So I do really like Gary Payton. I liked his Pink Diamond card. The only reason why I was a little bit disappointed by this card is he's the first Dark Matter of the year. He's the first 99 overall card of the year. I expected him to play like a first Dark Matter, but he doesn't really, and he's not really a Dark Matter, is he? Let's be real. He's an Opal in a Dark Matter skin. The first Dark Matters are going to come out in packs, and they will have 28, 29, 30 Hoff badges. They'll have about 10 more than him, and he will look like a baby, and he will be redundant very quickly with his normal release. If they had a quick release and 5 extra Hoff badges, I think that would make a difference, but he just kind of plays too similarly to the Pink Diamond 1. He is good, don't get me wrong. He is going to be my backup point guard. But please, if you are thinking, man, I really need to get Gary Payton, let me spend hundreds of thousands of VC to get packs to get MT, don't do it. Don't do it. It is not worth it. It's awesome having the flex of saying, I got a Dark Matter. But realistically, ain't no Dark Matter. Any of these point guards will probably play better. Oh, God, not Amare. Your Derrick Rose, your James Harden, your Jalen Rose, and your Lonzo. Any of those 4. And then, chuck into the mix Ja Morant as well. There's 5 point guards right there that you can buy just for, a couple 100,000 MT. It's not bad, Ja Morant, actually. Ja Morant is somebody I wouldn't mind. It's got Limitless on it. Sniper, quick first step. Is that what he has off rip? I don't know what he has off rip. He already has all of those badges off rip. Okay, don't mind me. But yeah, you got all of those 5 point guards there. You don't need, or you could just buy Marcus Smart. You don't need to be worrying about Gary Payton. So collector level this year, it's been good, but I feel like these later levels have been bad. And this pack right here is 65 diamond shoes and 35 shoe boosts. How could you get through 65 untradeable diamond shoes? I just don't know. Unless you're buying the best players every Friday and every Tuesday and putting shoes on every single one of them, it's still going to take you months to get through them all. I just don't understand why that's not a 50-50 split at least, but it's just kind of limiting your MT, so that's not good. 150k doesn't matter. A mystery player could be good, could be bad. Tokens are irrelevant. Mystery player could be good, could be bad. Dark Matter Clyde, is he going to be better than some of the cards that are literally coming out next weekend? Probably not. $250,000, relevant really, and then Dark Matter Dirk, relevant, and then obviously the 80 off badges, which is worth it. So my plan is we will get those 80 off badges by the end of the year. We are definitely not rushing for it. When they release Series 2, that's another 450 cards. That's when we'll kind of pick it up again. But this 1,000 cards, these rewards here, when they should be the best, it's just awful. Why does it go from 1 Hall of Fame badge to 5 to 80? Why is there no in between? Why isn't this... which one? Why isn't this... Oh, hang on. 20. Or make this 20 and have this as 750 tokens. Make this 20 Hoff badges. Or 15 or 10 even. 10 would still be cool. But the fact that it's just tokens MT and some mystery players, which most likely won't be very good. And a Dark Matter Clyde and a Dark Matter Dirk. I don't know, I feel like the collector level was really good up to a point, and that point, in my opinion, is 2,700 cards. Get yourself Gerald Wallace, get yourself Iggy. I use Gerald Wallace for ages, and we're going to use Iggy for ages. And then get those Hoff badges, and then say, I'm out, it's been fun, it's been real. And I'm going to keep doing it, because we are rather rich, if you haven't noticed. We do have 3 million MT, and there's no... Well, I can't be bothered to go through and list up every single one of these cards. But yeah, we'll pick it up again when Series 2 comes out. It's 450 more cards. That'll instantly put us at 3,350. which is good. And then we'll see what happens from there on in. So as for Friday's leak for next Friday, if you don't want to know about any leaks, then click off the video right now. But spoiler alert, leaked packs last night. 2K themselves, in their infinite wisdom, decided to leak packs. They were Flash 5 Deluxe, which you might be thinking, well, we've already had Flash 5. We have already had Flash 5. They were Deluxe. They were limited to 3, which is what the Flash 5 packs were when they first came out. But it said, you know, it still had MJ on the cover. MJ was the cover athlete of those packs. And if I show you guys, where am I showing you guys? This one. Here we go. So it says contains 1 guaranteed NBA All-Star player and 4 random items, including Dark Matter Kobe, Tracy McGrady, and Russell Westbrook. So obviously, it ain't going to be coming this weekend. All-Star Weekend is next weekend. They clearly were programming the packs and they've messed up somewhere along the line, because it's not going to be a Flash 5 Deluxe pack, is it, with these ones? They're going to be NBA All-Star packs. But Kobe, T-Mac, and Russell Westbrook, that's going to be kind of crazy. So that is why people have been, you know, sort of ish kind of panic selling their Kobe's. There are a lot more Kobe's up than there once were. So people are selling their Kobe's. T-Mac obviously wasn't really relevant because he only had this pink diamond from a long time ago. And Westbrook as well. Nobody really cared about Westbrook, but it's another point guard and another 2 shooting guards. So surely tomorrow, it's got to be some bigs. Wilt, Hakeem, Kareem, Dikembe. It's got to be one of them, right? We'll see. So that is going to do it from me today, everybody. Collector level, let me know down below where you're at or what you're aiming for, what your max has been so far this year. We've hit 3,000. We've sold up a little bit. And we're now sitting pretty with 3 mil. So that's good for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As usual, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. And peace.